Hello and welcome to the first episode of season 2 of the Amber Wave Show.
And after a short off-season and the Euros, which is still going on, we are back and ready to go again.
Yeah, so this episode we have our opening head-to-head game between me and James. We also look at our first pre-season friendly against Stalham on Tuesday, and we have our first interview of season 2.
But first, a quick look back at our first pre-season friendly against Stalham.
On a lovely warm Tuesday evening night in Stalham, we played our first season friendly. We started the game off well. Jesse Fenn opening the scoring within the first couple of minutes with a well-placed shot to the keeper's right-hand side. After dominating, Stalham did get a goal back. After some decent play, they slotted it home for 1-1. Yarmouth then did put on the afterburners, scoring to make it 2-1 and then 3-1, both with goals from Louis Duffield. And at half-time, the half-time result was Stalham 1, Great Yarmouth Town 3. Second half was more of the same, with a couple of goals from a new player who looked absolutely amazing. I can't remember his name.
It was number 15, but yeah.
Number 15, whoever he was. He looked a really good player. We know that he's come from a couple of leagues higher, a couple of seasons ago.
Didn't play for a while or something. Now he's come back and he's a good player.
Yeah. And, second half was amazing. And after all of that, a lot more of the same. A conga line, some good football. It finished Stalham 1, Great Yarmouth Town 7. Overall, a good start to pre-season, but we could tell the difference in class, honestly. The Stalham players were lovely, the club was lovely, the staff were lovely, and we also have a new mini drummer, which is a great result.
But yeah, I thought it was a good opening test for us, obviously, against a team that I think, Anglian Div 2 now, or Div 1?
I think they're Div 1 now.
Div 1, I think they got promoted, yeah. 2. But they're a decent little side, but I think you think about it like it's Yarmouth who have just got up to the Premier Division. You think it's probably going to be most likely a win for us. But they put up a decent fight, Stalham. They had a few decent players and a few decent moments during the game, but I think you just knew that Yarmouth would be the stronger team. But yeah, decent opening game, and on to Friday night.
Shoot Jesse! Yes! First goal of the new season. Duffield in for Fenn. It'll fall back for Duffield. Yes! There's Duffy's first of the year. Penalty Yarmouth. That's Cousins on it. And Cousins score!
So now let's go on to our head-to-head challenge of a penalty shootout, and of course it's a new season, so the score is now set at 0-0.
Okay, welcome to... Okay, welcome to challenge 1 of the new season of Stephen versus James. This week we got Taylor in goal.
Hello!
AKA Game Day.
Game Day. We'll put a link to his channel below. And basically we're doing a penalty shootout. So should we rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
Is it best of, like, for the penalties, is it best
first
of
go
5
first. Yeah, normal penalties. Yeah. Right, so on 3, 2, 1, go, yeah? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, you go first.
Come on, Stephen.
It's best of 5.
The normal penalty shootout.
So if he scores 4 and I, on my third miss,
No.
Oh no. Oh, pick that one up.
Subscribe!
1-1.
Let's get going for a while.
Get
2-1.
keep going the wrong way! I keep going to dive one way and it just goes the other.
Right, why don't you dive left then? Dive left.
2-2.
Maris, that was your fault, Maris.
You didn't say dive left. She did say dive left.
And it goes there.
Okay, 8, 7. Oh no! Oh no! James to seal it. Could he make it the first win of 2 seasons in a row?
Oh no.
James to win it. Yeah! And he does it, he misses!
I tried finagling it.
Oh, he got too cocky.
To be fair, this was entertaining for Taylor, so I was just making it entertaining. Keep going.
Don't forget to check out Game Day.
YouTube
YouTube channel will be in description.
It's entertaining for us too.
This is going to be the longest Amber Wave show ever.
Exactly.
If we both score these, we have to take a step back each time.
Deal.
It's not far out now.
It's like a free kick.
Oh!
Stay hand.
Brief intermission as we get the ball. James to win it for the second opportunity in a row. And he does. James has won it.
Yeah!
Back to the studio. James to win it for the second opportunity in a row. He does. James has won it.
So the winner of that first round is James.
Woohoo! Yeah, it was quite a long penalty shootout, as you saw. I felt quite bad for Taylor, to be fair, because he didn't really. I don't think he really stood much of a chance. But Stephen, as you saw, Stephen just had the power. I just sort of placed it in the corner, and
Yeah.
it came to you hitting the post and crossbar missing, me trying a Panenka after you missed the first time. But I'd just love to talk about your expressing it after your first penalty.
I may have got overexcited scoring my first penalty because I'm not a great penalty taker and may have took my shirt off. And then after the second penalty, I may have just did a Ronaldo celebration in front of Taylor. Which probably wasn't the wisest idea because Taylor's a big, strong boy.
But yeah, it was a good challenge. It went on for quite a while.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I think it kind of went on beyond the half time in the second half.
Yeah.
It kicked off while we were still doing it. But
I think it took about 20 minutes to do. Obviously, we're going to shorten it where we can, so it's less time on the video. But yeah, it did go on for like 20 minutes. And with pre-season now heating up, we're going to look at the teams that we're playing in this pre-season.
Yep, so on this coming Friday, we will be playing Wroxham FC of the Isthmian League North Division. They play one step higher than Great Yarmouth and should really be a good test for the lads because we're obviously now in the Premier Division. They're in one step higher, so it'll be a good test as to what we should expect in this coming season.
Yeah, Wroxham last season, Isthmian North, they finished in 12th position, so dead centre in the league. Finished on 48 points with a goal difference of 0, so they finished where they started.
Yeah. They also added in some players to their squad for this upcoming season. They've got Craig Parker, formerly from Goulston, Jacek Zelonka, who we believe he came from Stowmarket.
We had to write these players down because there's no way.
We believe he came from Stowmarket, according to transfermarket.co.uk. And Charlie Norman, who was with Wroxham the Willows last season. So it should be an interesting game.
Yeah, so a few signings for Wroxham to help them in their Isthmian North season coming up. Now, for our predictions this season, me and James are going to be giving our weekly predictions like we did last season. However, this season we'll be tallying them up through the season. So if we get the correct result, so a win, draw or loss, then we get 1 point. If we get a correct scoreline, it will be 3 points. And hello. And it's not going to be an episode without Moon coming in. So 3 points for a correct score, 1 point for a correct result. And for the friendlies, it's going to just be a bit of fun. Just get us warmed up. A pre-season of the predictions. Yeah. Speaking of, I predict Great Yarmouth are going to beat Wroxham 2-1.
I'm going to go for a 2-2. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. It's going to be a tough test, but I think we've got quality players. I don't think Wroxham are going to go all out with their full strength squad just because it's a bit of a pre-season game. Yeah. But I think we're going to want to try and give it as best shot because it's obviously a tough test. So we want to just be ready for that standard of what to expect this season. But I think be a decent game for both teams. But 2-2 draw. I think. Yeah.
So that is all we have time for today. For the first episode of season 2. If you haven't done, subscribe. We're now over 100 subscribers, which is sick.
So let's aim for 200 at the end of the
season. For 200. Let's aim for 2 million by the end of the season.
Bloaters are massive.
Bloaters are massive. So thanks for watching. And as always, up the bloaters!